Hi Penny, lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing?
Hi Lydia. Yeah, well, thank you. It's really good to be able to talk to you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to hear about what you're up to. So the majority of us are watching this live on Sunday morning. So we're probably in church or maybe catching up on live stream and sitting on the sofa in our pajamas. You're probably not doing that. So what are you up to on Sunday morning?
Yeah, well, we're probably at this time it's quite lively. I'm based in Ebbsfleet, so what about 40 minutes drive from where you are in the new housing development. And our Sundays, particularly around 10:15, would be pretty hectic, pretty chaotic. So what we do is we wanted to do something that would reach out to the new community, help build community, help build a sense of well-being, and kind of reach out to the whole concept of a healthy new town. So we do Sunday Active, and if you're not familiar with that, we have 4 different activities going on. So at 9 o'clock, we have a run group and a walk group, and our run group is currently doing Couch to 5K, and that's fully subscribed with over 24 people doing that. With the walk group, it's fairly small, but that's fine, actually, that's a good group. Then at 9:15, my son has set up a fitness class, taking over from Nat, who left us. That's 9:15 for about half an hour. And then I have started leading with a team, a thing called Active Kids, which is 9:25 through to 10. And that's because when we started 4 years ago, the families that came to us all had little children. They were in buggies, they're quite happy to go for a walk. Well, now there's no way they want to go for a walk around a place where they live. It's just boring. So we knew that if we were going to keep the families, particularly the ones that we'd engaged with during lockdown, we needed to put something else on. So so we have Active Kids until 10 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, we all kind of pile in from the different activities and we have breakfast. And during the breakfast time, which is basically probably about now for you, from 10 till 10:30, we do a talk then on an aspect of spiritual health. And the morning that this will be going live, where actually it's the nearest to Valentine's Day. So our theme is looking after your heart. So we'll be looking at that from a physical point of view, but also emotionally, spiritually, and all of the things that go about that. And obviously, we're going to finish talking about God's love, because that has to be the biggest and most important message to get over.
Sounds incredible. And thank you for the reminder about Valentine's Day. I will be making a note so I don't get into trouble. Just kidding. That just sounds that sounds absolutely fantastic, and just such a practical way as someone with small children. I know exactly how important it is to have those opportunities to burn off a little bit of energy. So that sounds like an amazing way that you're sort of providing a very practical activity and serving your community. We're thinking in our service today about what that means, what it means to serve. So could you tell us a little bit more about what serving looks like in Ebbsfleet?
Yeah, I think serving is one of our several core values. And I think we kind of want to bless the people that come. I guess one of the probably practical things is we do a weekly coffee morning on a Friday morning. And that's open. So we call it Coffee Morning, not Mums and Toddlers, because we wanted it to be cross-generational. And it's really nice. We do have some older people coming too. But our team, interestingly, I said, one thing I didn't want was people behind a hatch just doing their own thing. So we put the refreshments out, but we make sure, we're a small team, there's only about 3 or 4 of us, but we make sure that nobody sits on their own for too long, if at all. And that we really work to make sure that people feel welcome, they feel loved, that we take an interest in their week and their kids and things. And I think that practical serving is one of the things that actually we hope marks out what we do from all the other toddler groups that you could go to, or other groups during the week. You know, we want to make sure that people feel loved and served. And so, yeah, they can help themselves to a cup of tea, but I know that kind of fraught moment to the parents sometimes. It's great to be able to say, no, I'm making the tea anyway, I'll bring you one. You know, so it's those practical things, I think, plus other ways, you know, that we can serve. But I think serving is a really practical, loving way of showing Christ, and then hopefully having opportunity to sort of show why we do the things that we do.
Sounds absolutely brilliant. It's so exciting to hear what you're up to, and I am always astounded because I always forget how close we are to you. You know, you really are just up the road. So how can we at TBC, how can we get involved in serving you as one of our mission partners?
Oh, thank you for asking. It really means a lot actually to have churches like you supporting, and I'm really grateful for the things that have already happened. The teams that come over and the gifts you've given us. Our PA system is still going very strong, very welcome. But I guess going forward, your prayer, the interest in the prayer is really, really important. We're quite a fragile, small team at the moment. There's 8 in our core team. So going forward this year, we're going to hopefully do an Easter event, maybe something in the summer. And so if we have particular events that any of your team would like to, or any of the church would like to come and help with, that would be fantastic. Or if any of you just wanted to come, I mean, we've got one person doing all the catering. If somebody wanted to come once a month and just help out with that, or, you know, I don't want to poach, wouldn't do that. But I think it would be, you know, hopefully something that people would benefit from and enjoy coming and seeing what we're doing. So we would welcome any kind of input, but we do appreciate the support that we already get, and that prayer, the giving, and again, the teams when they come along is really great. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. It is such a joy to partner with you and encourage you in the work that you're doing. And in turn, it's just such an encouragement to us to hear the fantastic things that are happening just on our doorstep. So thank you so much for the dedication and the love that you're showing to the people of Ebbsfleet.
Oh, thank you. And thanks again for supporting the project.